Hi, this is part two of getting over your shyness. Okay, so I went to Job Corps and I used to write poems, and my poems was a little like it's about high school problems and whatever. And I was so shy, I was scared to get up and recite my poem. So I always get somebody to recite my poems for me. And one day, this little girl had the audacity to change my poem. Oh no, she didn't. She said it sounded too ghetto and around the way. And the poem was a ghetto poem about a girl living in the projects and trying to fit in with the in crowd. And she had to act ghetto when she was the one that's making A's and B's on the side. That was me. So it was a ghetto poem. And this heifer had the audacity to change it. So I got mad. So I got up and I didn't recite the same poem. I got somebody else to recite the way I wrote it and explain to them what happened, why she changed. Because my way was way better than the way she wrote it. So I got tired of getting people to recite my poem and wasn't saying my poem with the attitude that it was written in. So I was forced to do my poems on my own. The first time getting up there. Everybody looking at you, your peers. And you know if you mess up, guess what? They're going to tease you. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to deal with it if they're going to tease me? And I went back to what happened in junior high school. I need to get over my shyness again. Okay, so I get up there and I recite my poem. And it's a very good poem and everybody started clapping. But remember, I'm scared to do it. So I recited and first I started out real low, yeah. And then towards the end when I saw I had everybody attention because it was a really good poem. You had a few knuckleheads born. But who was there? They would never get up there, and that's my attitude. They wouldn't dare get up there, and I'm like, they had the audacity to boo. Come on now, stop tripping. But anyway, so I got up there and I said my poem, and people will walk up to me and was like, "Man, that was a real nice poem." So that's the first time. The second time, I wrote another poem. I was scared than the first time, cause I'm like, oh my God, they might laugh at me. But anyway, I got up there, I said my poem, and it wasn't as a good poem as the other poem, so I had to wind up explaining my poem. And my poem was about it was about I didn't want to be stuck in a box, and it was the metaphor of being in a coffin, and it was about a shy girl trying to get out of being shy. It was about me, and I felt like I was in a box, and I always was put in a box, and I wanted to get out that box. Okay, so everybody didn't understand my poem, so I started explaining my poem, and guess what? I started meeting people. So then I was known as one of the people that do poems at school, well, at Job Corps. So that was helping me get out my shyness. Dealing with your peers. Everybody not gonna understand you. Everybody have flaws. Everybody, they have some people, and I had to realize the different scopes of people. Like you have some people that always ribbing everybody, but they might be popular, but they always talking about somebody, but they would never dare do what you do. They had those people, and I was running into a lot of them, and I was like, y'all wouldn't even go up there. Y'all wouldn't even support your school. You wouldn't even do anything to let people know you're here, and you have the audacity to criticize me because I get up there and do my poems. You know, it started waking me up to how people are. When you're trying to do stuff, they always have something to say. I mean, they might not do it the way you do it, but they're not gonna do it at all. You know what I'm saying? So I had to realize when being shy was my handicap, and I had to get out my handicap. I'm not shy, y'all. I don't have low self-esteem to say I'm big. I don't. I really don't. I don't care what people feel and think about me. I cannot be everything to everybody. I cannot. I only can be happy. I can only make myself happy. I can't expect somebody else to make me happy. If I'm bored, it's because I want to be bored, because I'm not entertaining myself enough. So I have to start think. You have to start thinking about yourself when you're trying to reach a goal. And my goal was stop being shy. I'm not ashamed of my body. I'm not ashamed of nothing. When I had this, I never covered it up. I always, if I covered it up, only because I was taking pictures and I wanted my face to blend. It was not for somebody else. I still walks out my door with my face like this. I will wear my shorts. I will go outside half naked. In some places I have. If I'm on a new beach, I will show every piece of skin because I'm not ashamed of me. Get it? So I hope this helped some people with this shyness, and learn to laugh at yourself, love yourself, know what you can do and cannot do, and you cannot be everything to everybody. Okay? So this is my part one, part two of how to get over your shyness. I hope this helped y'all.